Hi everyone, it's Rachel and welcome back to Tech Manifest. Today we're going to be diving deeper into distribution and growth strategies for tech companies. Specifically speaking, we're going to break down the difference between the freemium model and PLG, otherwise known as product-led growth. Now, people might use these terms interchangeably these days, but there's a massive difference between the specifics of a freemium model and a product-led growth strategy. And if you strike the right balance, it could be the fire that catapults your startup to success and escape velocity. You're about to discover what's best for your product in today's episode of Freemium versus Product-Led Growth. Let's get started. First things first, let's get on the same page in regards to the meaning of a freemium strategy. A freemium growth strategy refers to the time when your company offers a free entrance to your platform to any customer. When those customers begin using your platform, using your product, and they want to level up with the features that are offered, they have the choice to subscribe for premium features. These features are typically offered on a tiered basis with a higher tier level corresponding to more money that the customer has to spend. The most famous example of a freemium strategy is one that we all have used in our previous lives in Web 2.0, which is Skype. Now, let's say I'm the Skype user in this scenario. I have downloaded Skype for free and I can use it for free as well while making Skype to Skype calls. If I want to have a call with my personal Reiki healer to work on my inner peace, what I need to do is call for free Skype to Skype to my Reiki healer's Skype account. If that person on the other side of the conversation doesn't have Skype, what I need to do is up level and subscribe to a new tier of usage within Skype. What I can do as a customer of Skype is use the product for free until a certain threshold. When I want to unlock new and different features that are good for me as the customer, I need to pay in order to use that up-leveled version of the subscription. Now, this is a pretty pure example of the freemium model within that context. It's also important to note that this is really a one-directional exchange of value when I'm using Skype. What that means is that when I enter into the platform, I'm using the platform services, but I'm not necessarily adding value to the rest of the network while I'm using its platform. In some cases, this free entrance or even free trial is enough for customers to keep coming back and using the platform for more. But if you don't think this is the case with your product, then PLG might be the way to go. PLG, as opposed to freemium, is a bi-directional exchange of value. PLG is a methodology where growth and retention is dependent on the product itself. According to OpenView partners, PLG companies have generated over $200 billion in market value to date. Now, a classic tech world example of product-led growth is a company most of us all use and love, which is Slack. Within the Slack product, any customer or potential customer can easily download the product, access all of the platform, and begin using it with one touch of their screen. When they enter into the blank Slack vortex, the user typically starts bringing in their content, their files, documents, notes, and then starts inviting their teams to engage with them within Slack. That's really where the magic begins. Other users gaining value from the product, engaging with the product, and then referring back to previous chats or previous threads in order to get information, like a story like this one. Hey man, do you remember how much money HR said that we can use for our natural wine and cheese night? I really don't remember what the budget was. Let me check Slack. Looks like we not only have enough budget for the natural wine and cheese, but we can also add something. I know, what about adding massages? The magic really starts to happen with the PLG model when the users are getting value themselves. Over the course of time, they begin to think, I cannot live or I cannot do my work without this product. And then after a few weeks, a pop-up bar so gently appears at the top of the screen saying, Dear customer, If you want to continue using this product, you need to begin to pay $8 per user per month, or something like that. And then those users can either pay for the product themselves, or they go ahead, become advocates in their company and escalate it to finance or IT in order to subscribe and use this service for the entire company, their entire team, or whoever is using and enjoying the product itself. When that begins to happen and you as the company have an advocate working in another organization that you want to be your client, that's a starting point for potential escape velocity if you can replicate this in a number of different customer bases. Now, there are two main value factors that we saw in this scenario. In product-led growth, the end user is your hero. The number one most important thing here is to make the end user fall in love with your product. When they love your product and they start inviting other users and they start adding their own content into the network, it can create more value for everyone. This is called a network effect, and it's every startup founder's wet dream. Now, the second core value in product-led growth is to deliver value before capturing value. You're really opening the kimono here to the specifics of your product, to the magic of your product, and you're letting people enjoy it for free. The value here is that they are then falling in love with your product, and chances improve that they will begin paying for the product once their free experience has ended. If you know anyone working on growth in tech companies, please go ahead and share my video with them. Even though I've been working in the tech space for more than a decade, I am really new to YouTube. So as much as you can share, if you can hit that subscribe button below, it would really help me out to help get the message to people that really need to hear it. If you have any questions, comments, or ideas for future videos, link to them below, send me your comments. I'm all ears, and I hope to see you on the next episode. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Bye!